This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight I have been promised that this game is absolutely fantastic. It's from Flying Egg and he is in a 3-marked Centurion Action X. Well, because he has it 3-marked, you can pretty much guarantee that he knows what he's doing. At least. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. I feel like it's going to be a good one. Now, I don't remember if we've ever had a Centurion Action X replay. I'm sure if we have, somebody will let me know in the comments below. But go ahead, place your bets. What's going to happen in this match? We know because it was sent in and that I'm posting it that it's going to be a pretty epic game, right? It looks like Flying Egg shaking his head no there, so maybe he knows something we don't. But we're going to go ahead. We're on Severogorsk. We're going to head down. It looks like the Lemming train is in full force, which means the north is probably going to get overrun. So I would expect that to come into play at some point. But time will tell. Now, he's being careful here. He's going to peek around the corner. He doesn't want to overexpose himself. Sure enough, he's got shots on the Conqueror. Now, initially, early on in this battle, we're not going to have sniper view, but he does say that at some point it does kick in. So, I'll apologize for that right off the bat. But there's not a whole lot we can do about it. It's a good enough replay, from what I hear, that it shouldn't matter at the end of the day. So, initially we won't have sniper view, and that's okay. But yeah, so we are going to catch this light tank slipping. Oh, we missed a shot. And the 1390's coming in. Nope, 1390 thought better of it. And he looks like he's going to back off. Gets tagged by the teammate and takes one right in the butt from Mr. Flying Egg. That's a glorious name, by the way. Some people's names, like, you look at it and you're like, what were they thinking? And other people's, you're like, that's pretty awesome. Like, who wouldn't want to be a flying egg? I mean, you don't want to be a falling egg, but, you know, a flying egg, there's something majestic about it. He's got a Carnarvon up there, and I'm not sure exactly what the Carnarvon was thinking, but he's not thinking very well, apparently. You don't want to skyline yourself in a squishy heavy tank. It's not a good thing. And, you know, as we've seen with most British tanks, the Centurion Action X is very accurate. And part of the reason that British tanks are so accurate, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly confident that most of the British tanks get rifled guns, whereas most other nations get smoothbore guns. And it's just a matter of preference for the nation. I know U.S. usually uses smoothbore guns. There's a couple tanks, I think, that have rifled guns, but for the most part, they're smoothbore. And so that's going to affect your accuracy. But anyway, that might not even be coming into play in World of Tanks. But he's got a good ridge line here, even though he was kind of hull up, which is not preferable. But as you can see, as predicted, these guys are rushing straight through the north. Now, he does have a few people that fell back to protect. There's a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen over there, and they're mostly light tanks, so he's able to kind of just wait and take shots as they come into his field of view. There's no reason really to push too far out. Get yourself some shots and get out of there. Now he takes a shot at the Panzerwagen over there, puts a round on him, he tracks him, and is he going to hit him again to kill him? Wait for it. Accuracy. Oh, we shot. It looked like maybe missed, or he might have been shooting at the Conqueror there. Not 100% sure. This is the part where sniper view would come in handy, but not everybody uses Elgato to record. So a lot of people that aren't, you know, putting their videos on YouTube will record using the flashback in the Xbox or PS4, whichever you come from. And, yeah, takes down the Conqueror, and that leaves some pretty squishy tanks left. We got the light tanks. There was a Carnarvon somewhere. Oh, there is another Conqueror. That's not preferable. but he is behind a ridgeline, so he's going to be hard to take out. Though the Action X does have a much bigger commander's hatch than most British tanks do, so it's kind of AT tanks, you know, where you get a super armor tank and you get that ginormous top hat to shoot at, like the Tortoise, the AT-7, AT-2, AT-8, AT-15s. You know, all of those tanks have ginormous top hats that are just easy to shoot. Now, he's in a T-30, or he's looking at the T-32. He got a round on him initially. We've got the Conqueror over there. Both the T-32 and the Conqueror are one-shot kills for him. And you can see the teams are relatively even at this point. Though there is another E-70, there's an E-75 down there as well. So, T-32, Conqueror, E-75, all in the neighborhood. So he's going to have to try to take a couple of these guys out. Looks like he's going straight for the T-32 at the back to try to get one of the tanks off the board. And he's spotted and takes down the T-32. That leaves the Conqueror, E-75. Now the E-75 is a two-shot for him, and he just gets ammo racked and shot. Eagle Eye comes in pretty nice when you can actually see what modules are damaged on tanks. But they have won their side of the map, and they're starting to push out. So it is a 6v5 right now. So still relatively balanced game. I would expect... Oh, I say that, and they immediately lose 2 people. So now it's 5v4. There is a Grill 15 way up top. That I have not seen in a very, very long time. I figured they would have fixed it. So, I guess that's good information to have, given the fact that, you know, I used to take my Arty up on top of that mountain. Now, I would have figured they fixed it, but apparently not. It was out of rotation for a long time, so they had plenty of time to fix it. So, digging a Grill 15 off of there is going to be a chore. Now, his team has been melted at this point. We have a full health IS-3 down there. I can't see quite what the other one is just yet. He hasn't looked at him. But he's got side shots on the IS-3. Takes the shot. It looks like a Chieftain maybe. So he's got to watch because he could get tagged in the butt by the Grill 15 on top of the mountain. He's also got an Arty to deal with. Now I would expect him soon to try to go kill that Arty, get the Arty out of the equation. There is a light tank encroaching on his position. And I can't see exactly what the light tank is, but the light tank is turning back. Sure enough, T-92 right out in the open like a complete goof, and he's going to get himself into trouble. So before he can get off that, he is turning the gun. Get that shot. There you go. Getting it out of there. Arty's out of the equation. That was actually a 1v5, so if he can pull this off, we're looking at a Kolobanovs, folks. Can he do it? Now, the Grill 15 goes completely insane, tries to drive off the face of the mountain, and explodes himself. So that's an unfortunate thing for the Reds, and a very fortuitous event for Flying Egg. Because that was a full health Grill 15 that can hit you for anywhere from 700 to 900 damage a shot. So definitely not a preferable situation. But you see, he's immediately falling back to the ridge lines in the back corner. He can go even further back and use the ridgeline even better, but he's going to turtle up, which is what you should do. Now, the enemy knows where he's at. The light tank had just spotted him. The Grill was over there spotting him. So I would expect him to find these guys pretty soon. But he is staying moving. And sometimes that can be a good thing, but sometimes it can also get you shot. Now, he's got this Chieftain right here. He's got to make sure he's pinning the Chieftain. Now, the Chieftain pins him back, but he's got more hit points than the Chieftain, so as long as nobody else shows up to shoot him at the same time, he will win this engagement. But, unfortunately, somebody's coming up the back door, and he puts another round on the Chieftain. This time, he bounces the round, using the ridgeline to a good effect. And can he take him down? Yes, he can. The IS-3 shows up late, tries to put a round at him. Looks like he just got a track hit, so that was a lucky hit from the IS-3. Because he literally had the side of the tank. Now, he's got to get this autoloader off the board. The light tank screws up and slides. Why would you do that? Your only option is to have some sort of mobility Why would you stop and try to spin right in front of the tank that you know is going to shoot you? So that just leaves the IS-3. Now, he's already shot the IS-3 a couple times. There's 700 hit points left, which means he's got the advantage. Can he... Oh, he's looking for a commander's hatch, which is a hard thing to hit on a Russian heavy tank. Oh, and he bounces, but he takes a round. That could be huge. It's unfortunate, but it's definitely a thing. And this time he only tracks him. He's going to have to do something. Is he going to be heartbroken? Don't let that Russian tank shoot you. He puts another round in him. Get that out of there. Oh, and he gets a mercy. Oh, my Lord. And no! No! Oh, my God. He's got to be dying right now. I would literally have lost my mind at this point. And he pulls it off. Man, that could have gone so badly at the end. That was heartbreak waiting to happen. I was expecting at any point that IS-3 to reload and kill him. 26 pins. Was it 5 kills? My God. 79,000. Yeah, 6 kills. So he gets a Top Gun, gets the Mastery Ace tanker. He's got 3 marks of excellence, 7,700 damage, and a Kolobanov's to boot. So, if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.